This problem is going to show you how to solve a stoichiometry level 2 question where we are solving for moles of one substance when given liters of another substance. So starting with my balance equation, I want to write my given value, which is 64 liters of CO2, over my CO2 in the balanced chemical equation, 64 liters. Then I want to write my unknown, which is how many moles of O2, as X moles over my O2. To determine what goes on the bottom of my proportion, I want to make sure that my units are matching. So for my X moles, I use the coefficient in front of my O2 to represent the 5 moles needed for this reaction to take place. For my CO2, I have liters on top, so I need to determine how many liters are in 3 moles of CO2. We know that 1 mole equals 22.4 liters. So if we have 3 moles, we are going to multiply 3 times 22.4 liters. And that gives us 67.2 liters. And that's the number that is going to be on the bottom in my proportion. So when I set up my proportion, I write X moles over 5 moles equal to 64 liters over 67.2 liters. At this point, I cross multiply and solve for my missing variable. Multiplying this way, I get 67.2x equal to 5 times 64. 5 times 64 equals 320. To solve for x, I divide both sides by 67.2. And that comes out to be x equal to 4.7619. Now, to determine my final answer, I need to check the number of sick days needed. If I go back to the original equation, 64 has 2 significant figures. So I want my answer to have 2 significant figures. 1, 2. I look at this 6. That 6 is above 5, so it's going to round that 7 to an 8. And my answer becomes 4.8. And then to determine my units, I go back to this original question, asking for how many moles of O2. So my units needed in my answer are moles of O2. And that is my final answer for this question.